3 reasons why most poker players shouldn't have a donk betting strategy. Reason number 1, it's just not a strategy that happens very much in theory in many situations. Here's a big blind versus button spot, 976, 25 BP effective. See all those green hands? This is a range check board, despite being somewhat connected. In this situation, there's only about 2% of flops that even have a donk betting strategy on. And even then, typically it's going to be a pretty low percentage. We take an example of the board where there is some donk betting, such as this one, the 643. There's only about 13% donk bets, and trying to come up with a donk bet strategy here is actually just more likely to lead to some serious imbalances in your game. Reason number 2, just too unconventional. Even if you find the right kind of flops, turns and rivers to start donk betting on, just a very difficult strategy to try and execute well. There can be massive uncertainty in terms of how you should proceed on the flop, on future streets, and there can also be massive uncertainty in terms of how your opponent responds to a donk bet. Reason number 3, donk bet strategies are just not required to win at the low to mid stakes. If you're a more inexperienced poker player, by not having a donk bet, you limit the space of which you can make some big mistakes if you get the strategy wrong. By saving yourself some study time trying to figure out the exact strategies that should proceed after you've donked the flop or you've donked the turn, you'll get a much better return on your investment. Focus on things like c betting, check raising, pre-flop, compared to focusing your study on much rarer and more unique situations like donk betting. Follow Lucid Poker for more, and hopefully you won't forget those